There's some other folks that are coming up.
Oh, there are?
Yes.
They're on their way to be downstairs?
Yeah.
Will be, there's some people on, some other press on the way up, so just...
What about for the press that was like waiting for you for a half hour? I mean...
I appreciate that. So what should I do? What's the protocol for you?
I got
I thought y'all look out for each other?
I have a question for you. Bill, could I ask my question?
Well, let me make a statement first. Is that okay?
Then help Ozzy out. He's
Well,
a patient man.
is the question related to the...
Governor Paterson.
Is that why everyone else is here? Okay.
Yeah.
So there'll be 10 minutes and they'll have to get to the question.
You can do it again for them.
Okay. So let me just say, allegations of domestic violence are of a primary concern to us in terms of keeping our streets safe. All New Yorkers are very concerned about it. And any accusations involving public officials must be taken seriously at all times. And we in the Senate recently dealt with a similar matter, and I believe we acted responsibly and on behalf of the best interests of the people of New York. And facing unprecedented economic troubles where families are struggling to survive, we cannot let anything distract us from the job of getting New York back on track. It certainly raises the question of whether or not someone encumbered by political and legal turmoil can effectively lead our state and the Democratic Party during these difficult times. So because of issues related to leadership and decision-making and judgment are essential in this time of crisis, and the recent reports that we all have been reading about raise unavoidable concerns about the governor's ability to govern and to be reelected. We know that one of the accused is working on his staff, and that there are other similar kinds of problems that have been reported today and that we believe are significant in terms of whether or not the governor should go forward.
Okay. Oh, my question was you, since you replaced Governor Paterson in the senatorial district, many people, including Congressman Israel, spoke to him today asking that he should not run. If this is, by you asking him not to run, is that another nail in Paterson's political coffin?
Well, what I'm interested is in building the faith and interest of the public in governing, particularly on the state level. I think that recent events have hurt in that regard, and of course the governor's role has not been helpful recently, and his running for re-election, I think, would not be fruitful.
Would you like him to resign immediately, or would you like him to continue?
I don't think that actually. I don't think his resignation is up to him. He's not at this point. I'm talking primarily about the campaign for his re-election and the need for him to focus on his governing and the issues that are surrounding his governing right now.
And then where does that leave the Democratic Party in terms of a nominee? Are you ready to support Andrew Cuomo?
Oh, okay.
At this point, I'm not ready to endorse anyone, including Andrew Cuomo.
Rick Lazio?
Ken?
What do you think is the most problematic, though, about the governor's actions? Because I mean, it seems possible, that maybe he was directly involved in state police, whether or not they question.
Well, the state police is a concern. The call is a concern, but it's also a concern to me that apparently these matters have been going on and actions just been taken as per a report. So it's the report that seems to be catalytic in terms of the kinds of changes or appropriate responses. It seems to me that that is a cause for concern that leads me to the position that I'm taking.
Bill, have you spoken with the governor?
Not directly, not yet.
You think a lot of your colleagues, both in the Senate and the Assembly, are going to take the same attitude as you? I mean, you think he's going to lose support?
It's a very difficult position to take. I, represent the 30th Senatorial District, Harlem, the seat that the governor formerly held. I don't want to predict or try to assess where my colleagues would be. I just think that we have to move forward, and that's the way for us to move forward, to bring some degree of settledness to these matters, and we can say we can move on. It's time to move on.
Is any other of the Harlem political leader you've spoken to about Patterson?
To me?
Yeah, have been Charlie Rangel, Powers.
I haven't had a chance to speak to anyone yet. I assume that they'll be talking to him as I will be talking to him, but I don't know.
The governor had said that he was a victim of rumors and had sort of touted the fact that he's a person running against the odds in many ways. Does any of that...
Let's assume that he is a person running against the odds. Now the odds are even greater. And in fact, they're unbeatable in my estimation, and we have to be realistic about that.
And then, is this decision more difficult because he's New York's first African-American governor?
It's difficult on many levels. Clearly, there's that historic nature of his candidacy. You know, I am a neighbor. We've had a relationship, political alliance over the years, but for me personally, I have a higher responsibility beyond my relationship with him, and that is to this community that I have the privilege to represent. So I tossed and turned about this, and I decided that it was important that I take the position that I'm taking.
You were one of the biggest supporters of Obama when he was running for president. Had the president been in contact with you about Patterson?
No.
Anyone on his staff?
Anyone on the staff, yes?
No, not really.
What do you mean, not really? That means somebody had spoken to you.
I talked to the different people. I talked to Patterson's staff. I talked to, everybody. So, but not directly related to what I'm doing right now.
There's another councilman in the room. Yeah, is he available to comment?
Who's that? Hello.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Is that it?
Thank you.